It is Tuesday. That means it is time for the weekly Nightfall Strike solo. This week we're going to the summoning pits. We've done the summoning pits, I don't know, was it 3 or 4 weeks ago? But there are some significant changes between then and now. So let's go over the modifiers really quick. Epic is going to be turned on. Juggler is going to be turned on. Angry. Void Burn, that's the first significant change from the last time we did it. And of course Nightfall is going to be turned on. So the big changes here are Void Burn instead of Arc Burn. Last time we did the summoning pits, Arc Burn was turned on. I think Void Burn is in our favor. There are a ton of enemies doing Arc Burn damage inside the summoning pits. Void Burn, there are much fewer. We can do a ton of void damage, so this is a great thing. Also, you'll notice there's no light switch. Last time we did the summoning pits, I bet I died 4 or 5 times trying to do that strike. Just because thralls would just kind of randomly sneak up on me and hit me with one shot. So that is not going to be as much a concern this time. And that makes me very, very happy. So let's get this thing launched. I'm going to skip the load screen, and I'll see you guys once the strike begins.
Something dark stirs in the depths of the Hellmouth. We can feel it. A hive abomination bred for unthinkable evil. We must pierce the veil of their summoning pits and destroy this creature before the hive unleash it upon us all.
Alright guys, we are back and it's time to begin. Just an FYI, if you have a Tumblr, this is an awesome place to use it.
Go find this abomination.
God, I love the Tumblr. It just makes everything more fun. Alright, since Void Burn is turned on, you're going to see I am going to be using everything I can that does void damage. Look at this. This guy's already cleared out. Are these knights cleared out too? There should be 3 knights down here, but I see that there is another person in this lobby with me. So that normally there's 3 knights here. One time I ran through this, they were actually Ascendant Knights, and they were hard to kill. So we don't have to worry about too much here. The first room is actually a somewhat difficult encounter. The reason for that is that Void Burn is not turned on yet. And there's a wizard down here and 2 knights that both have a ton of shields. So we're actually going to switch up our weapons here, and I'll show you guys what weapons I'll be using for the bulk of the strike after we clear this room. But this is actually a somewhat difficult room, but you don't have to be too concerned because if you die here, you're going to respawn. It's not till the room after this that you really have to worry about respawning. If we get super lucky here, we'll see this wizard pop up before... No, we didn't get lucky. So what we're going to try and do is do as much damage to these guys as we can before we have to back off. They have huge shields. All 3 of those majors have huge shields. So what you're going to find is that it's really, really difficult to do enough damage on any of them to start taking down their health bar before you have to retreat as well. So we're going to pick our spots here, but again, you know, I'm making a video. I'm putting a video up on YouTube, so I don't want to die. But you will respawn if you die. So what we're hoping for here is to get one of them alone and do enough damage to him to kill him. But it's almost like bizarre how much shielding these guys have. See that? Like, I almost had him. But I have to back up because my shields are down too, because they're doing a ton of damage to me. It's like it's a somewhat like ridiculously hard encounter just getting out this door. But you know, it's not a big deal because if you die, you die. You respawn and you're back. It's Did I end up getting that? Nice. I think I might have killed that wizard with that last hand cannon shot. Which was lucky. Frankly. But if you can get that wizard down before you even come out that door, before the enemies kind of realize you're there, you're going to find that encounter is much easier. But it's not really anything to get stressed about anyway. So, okay, so let's switch to our actual strike weapons here. I'm going to be using Atheon's Epilogue. If you don't have Atheon's Epilogue, don't worry about it. What you're going to find is that you're going to be using your heavy much more anyway. And I'll be doing Praetus Revenge because it does void damage. Mine's not completely leveled up. It's close, but it's not complete. So that is, the main loadout. I'm using the Zombie Apocalypse as my machine gun. I really recommend a machine gun here. I think it's a little more handy than a rocket launcher because you can clear up mobs with it really quick. If you want to go rocket launcher, that's fine too. You can use Truth or whatever, but that's really up to you. What I'm going to do, though, is pick up any ammo I can find around here. Even with void damage and a void damage sniper, I find that the snipers just aren't that effective during this strike. I don't know what it is. I think it's the shielding. The enemies just have so much shielding. You really would have to switch between, the appropriate sniper rifle to take out the shielding,
I'll try to open
and then your Praetus Revenge. So you might actually see me switch over to Icebreaker eventually here. Once we open that door, we're just gonna back off here. We're gonna get a spawn of like 1,000,000 thralls. The thralls aren't that dangerous this time because they don't do. There's no light switch, but thralls are always somewhat dangerous just because they rush you. And there are the Ascendant thralls here, First thralls, I should say, that you want to take out. You want to obviously make that a priority. Oh, that was a nice heavy weapon drop. All right, after that, we're going to get a bunch of knights. And the knights are somewhat cagey. They like to kind of hang out around the corner there. I'm never going to try and take two of them on at the same time. Even with my heavy, they just have too much shielding. It takes me too long to take it down. And, for me, Nightfalls have really become about ammo management and not dying. I'm constantly trying to make sure I have enough ammo, and I'm constantly trying not to die. And time is just what it costs to do Nightfall Strike, in my opinion. Alright, so... Oh! Alright, I'm going to try and take that guy down. Obviously, I'm a hunter. This would probably be easier if you have a warlock or a titan that can do void damage. I don't have that option, so I'm going with the golden gun. Whoa, whoa! Those guys came out of nowhere. I was just relaxing, having a nice pina colada. All of a sudden, these dudes start shooting rockets at me. Alright. Okay, I'm out. I think that I missed those guys with my grenade, and they just walked right into it, which was lucky. Let's Alright, that was good. I'm gonna back off and take that last one on by himself once I have full health.
It's reconfiguring. Hang tight.
There we go. Alright, I'm gonna take this opportunity to refill my heavy weapon ammo. Because I know I'm going to want it. And I might as well start that timer going. You know what, let me load it too. At this point, we should have a bunch of acolytes. A wizard will spawn while you're killing these acolytes, and a couple of knights will spawn. So you're just going to want to pick off these acolytes. You can use a sniper, you can use whatever. These acolytes do void damage. I'm almost convinced that that is new for this week. I should probably have watched my video from the last summoning pits to see if I'm right about that. I don't remember much of anything doing void damage. I remember everything doing arc damage and it being hard. Definitely remember the hard part. So now we've got a knight, we've got a couple of wizards. Did I say? I might have said 2 knights before. When the wizards are teaming up on you, you just gotta back off. These wizards, I haven't had them follow me in here. But the next set of wizards, the next spawn is gonna spawn 4 wizards. And they will definitely follow you in here. And they are really dangerous. Whoa. Think, yeah, we got 2 knights now. Okay, let's see if we can pop these knights. Oh, that was close. I think this guy might follow you in. No, he didn't. The next set of wizards will definitely follow you into that door, though. Alright. I'm gonna try and run up. Get some ammo real quick. See that? Acolyte put a hurting on me in a hurry because he's doing void damage. Alright, I believe we're going to get some thralls, a couple of knights. We got to take out these thralls and the knights, and there's some cursed thralls in there too. Before the wizards will spawn in. There are parts of this that you can shoot through. And there are parts that you think you can shoot through, but you really can't. And that was just a bad nade. Sometimes when... during this part, there's often some thralls and some knights that get stuck up on that second level. And they can't seem to figure a way to get down to you. And it actually presents a problem for you because you can't start the next spawn up without killing some of them. And it's really dangerous to come into this room. So what I end up trying to do is being very careful. Huck a grenade up there. Hopefully I get something with it. I didn't get anything with it. Oh, I did, I guess. But there's so many different angles that guys can come at you while you're like in that area. You gotta be very, very careful. That was another bad nade. I'm just gonna stop throwing them from there. Oh, stuck on the geometry there. You know, I don't want to waste all my ammo either. Alright, there's my wizards. I'm out of here. These wizards will follow you up this hallway. When you start up this hallway, run. Do not walk. They will come up here. Heavies are mandatory. Snipers are mandatory. Don't even bother. Don't try and fight them from halfway up the stairs. Fight them from all the way up the stairs where you can get yourself some cover. Alright, we got Mormu. He's the named wizard in that encounter, and it's nice to get rid of him. But we're certainly not out of the woods yet. All of these wizards are very dangerous, and they've got a ton of shielding, so they're hard to take down. Alright, here they come. I'm going to book it straight up here. They're already shooting. Alright, I think we got 2 of them now. Sometimes they'll come in here if you just come down here and start firing your primary. Sometimes they won't. I do see movement. Yeah, here he comes. Did he just, like, disappear? Where the hell did he go? That was weird. Yeah, here he comes. missed that headshot. That would have killed him, I think. Oh, God. This is the same method I used last time I did the summoning pits. It really is effective. It's trying to fight these wizards inside there. They just do too much damage too quickly. This is, as a solo player, I don't know another way to kill these guys. I think there's another wizard in there. I'm not positive. I think 4 spawned and I killed 3. And 1 wizard is dangerous. Yeah, there he goes. Alright. That's the wizards. I believe there's still a couple knights in here. So, we're not done yet. But those wizards are probably the most dangerous thing you're going to face in the strike. Aside from Phogoth himself. But Phogoth, you know, we're going to cheese Phogoth. Alright, so all I'm trying to do right... Whoa, boy. I'm just trying to get these guys off of that ledge so I can actually fight them. They probably went back behind there. That's my guess, anyway. My hope is they didn't go back up on that ledge. I have a feeling they might have. I think they did. Oh, is there one behind me? Got a cursed thrall. I still think there's like 2 knights. Oh, there's a thrall running by. Alright, let's see.
Got it. The gate's opening.
Alright, I might move on without fighting these guys. Because I don't think I have to. We'll just leave them behind. Alright, so that is that first encounter. And as you can tell, it's difficult. It takes a long time. You got to be very careful, especially of the wizards. The wizards in this strike are absolutely mind-numbingly difficult. They have so much health, too. Even though I'm doing void damage with my primary, I can't really take them down with my primary. Alright, so I don't have a good grenade for these guys. So instead, what I'm going to do is switch over to Truth and try and pop a decent rocket at him. So I don't really want to fight him. That didn't do as much as I would have liked. No, I killed the ogre. Alright, let's see what else is here. I knew it. still something. There's something close to me, too. Oh, this is weird. My radar's going off. There must be something above or below me. Alright. Did anything drop heavy? No. Alright, so we'll move on. Ah, something just shot me. I knew there was something still alive in there. I just couldn't find it.
Sounds like we're getting closer.
Alright, now we are getting to a large room that is pretty much not too bad. There will be either a wizard or a knight that spawns in. And last time we did this, he was very easy to kill. This time, I'm wondering... He might have more health than... It's not yellow, so he shouldn't be too bad. There will be some thralls that spawn. It's nice to get some heavy. And we're gonna... I've seen people run straight through this when I've been doing the strike with people. I just run... There's a couple of really nasty knights kind of down the hallway from here. And I've seen people run right past them too. I don't do it because I have died doing it in the Nightfall. So, you know, I'd rather take a nice conservative approach. It takes me a little longer, yes, but I don't die as frequently. That's basically, you know, my goal for the Nightfall is stay alive. So I am gonna try and get down there before that ship spawns in enemies because they'll just cause me heartache. They already spawned, as you can see. This is actually fairly difficult with that wizard behind me. So I might have to kill this wizard. Because I can't seem to put enough damage on those knights to take them out quickly. So I'm going to switch back to my heavy. And I'm going to pop a... Oh, I can't. I should be able to take out this wizard without too much difficulty. Normally, I try and kill those knights before that wizard is a problem for me. But I think due to the new Nightfall balancing, the new strike balancing, enemies just have a ton more health and shielding than they used to. So for a solo player, it's just harder. Oh, and we got another ship spawning. Alright, I think we got one of them there. Wow, I've never seen that guy follow me out like that. Alright, so that is going to bring us to the summoning pits, where Phogoth actually lurks. And we're going to cheese this. So basically, there's 3 rooms here. This is the entry room. We're never going to go back to that room. If you do, Phogoth respawns with maximum health. This is going to be the main room we hide in. This is a dangerous room. There will be a Shrieker that spawns up there and does damage to you. So mainly what we're going to be doing is sitting here. There will be a ton of enemies that spawn with the sole purpose of trying to get you out of here. But if you stay back, it's not really that big a problem. So let's put a little damage on Phogoth while we have the opportunity. Alright. And when we can, we're going to snipe at him from here. Doing void damage. Honestly, it shouldn't take that long. We're going to pop ammo packs when we can. You will hear the Shrieker spawn. When you do, you want to get back to that second room, that middle room. Is going to be your best friend. He seems to be doing void damage as well. I don't know if that's normally the case, to be honest with you. For some reason, I thought he did arc damage last time around. That Shrieker is up there. He can't hurt us as long as we stay here, and he'll disappear on his own if you don't mess with him. I'm not going for criticals because I don't want to take the risk of dying. The Shrieker is back. So just come over here, wait for him to disappear. Sometimes what you'll see is wizards and knights will spawn at that doorway. They'll come into this room, into that room, but they won't come into the room that we're in now. It's wicked annoying if somebody's cheesing this while you're in like a random strike. It's wicked annoying because you get all those extra spawns, but only one person is actually hiding from them. Where'd he go? Oh, that Shrieker's back. Oh, man. You see that Shrieker take you out in a hurry. We're not going to mess with him, though. We'll wait for him to leave. I do love Praetor's Revenge. It is such a nasty sniper. It doesn't do as much damage as something like, I don't know, Icebreaker. But man, it's so accurate that it's so easy to put damage on a guy so quickly. What am I looking at here? An Ascendant Knight. Thought I saw him pop his head up. There he is. Is that him? No. A lot of times you get lucky and you can see Phogoth through this little crack here. You're basically completely safe from here. Every once in a while a shot can make it all the way through here. But if it does, you just kind of back over to here. Looks like we got another knight over there. Alright, so it's probably too early to pop Synthesis. So what I'm actually going to do is swap over to my Icebreaker and start using the glitch that allows the Icebreaker to make ammo for us. This guy's making such a commotion over there that I can't even see past him. So I'm going to use Synthesis for my heavy and Icebreaker for my special. If you don't have Icebreaker, pick it up next time it's at the tower. Next time Zer's selling it. It is... it's got to be the best sniper rifle in the game. It does a ton of damage, and it regenerates ammo for you. Look at that. I have 12 ammo now, just by waiting. It's awesome. Alright, so that knight is just right there. Oh, let's... I missed him. Come on, Phogoth. Come on back. Don't you want to play with me? You don't want to stay in this room long because that Shrieker will spawn pretty quickly. Alright, let's see if I can do heavy weapon synthesis yet. Perfect. Like I said, Atheon's epilogue doesn't make a whole lot of difference here. You know, for just the small guys, it hurries things up a little bit. But for the most part, you want to be using heavy weapon for just about everything in this strike. I'm going to switch back to Icebreaker. And that's the last time I'll tell you I'm doing it, because you'll see me do it. I don't really want to take on that knight. It's not because I'm afraid of dying, it's because I don't want to waste the ammo. But I think I might have to. He doesn't seem to want to leave me alone. A lot of times those guys will just kind of disappear on you. Wait till he stops shooting. If he stops shooting. Yeah, wow. Now I'm afraid of dying. And I don't want to waste ammo. Alright. Definitely worth it to switch over from Icebreaker to your void damage weapon, because you get 12 shots right off the bat, and you're doing void damage. Damn, this guy is messing me up. What am I supposed to do against that? Give me a break. It's got like rapid fire rockets. Oh, that was a bad nade. I'm lucky I didn't kill myself with that. Glad I reloaded that one bullet. I'm probably way too early. Yeah, too early for that. Oh, Phogoth is there. I think I'm shooting him in the shoulder there or something. This is a waiting game. Obviously, we're cheesing this thing, so you can't get too aggressive. You have to basically wait till you have a shot. You have to wait to respawn ammo a lot because nothing's really coming in here to give you ammo drops. I'll tell you, I'd love to get rid of this knight. It's just so annoying. Jumped out of the way of that. Is there two of them? Is that why I'm having such a hard time with those guys? Seems like there might be two. Phogoth is hiding. To rush this right now would be really stupid. You know, like if I die for something stupid right now, I'd be pissed. Because, you know, I've gotten so far. So I'm not gonna try and hurry this. I would be lying to you if I wasn't annoyed right now by these knights. Like, I'd love to be able to just get rid of them. But, they really have an advantage on me here. Because they could just get out of that doorway and regen their shields. Whoops. At some point, I suspect Bungie will, you know, fix this G-spot, right? And my guess is that this is going to be all but impossible. See, that's me just getting impatient. You can see, I mean, those guys, they're putting a lot of... a lot of rockets down here. By the time I get their shields down, I can really no longer do much. So I might just have to deal with this until I kill Phogoth. Alright, so let's switch back. You know, Phogoth, he'll come around every once in a while. I'm not even, I think I'm hitting the wall there. And if I'm patient, I won't die. So that may be what this is. This may be a fast forward type situation. So I'm gonna fast forward, I think, at this point to where Phogoth is just about dead, and I'll see you guys then. Alright guys, I'm back, and it took me a ton of ammo and a ton of time, but I finally did get rid of those damn knights that were messing me up. So we've almost got Phogoth down to the end. Obviously we almost got killed by that Shrieker just now as well. But we should be coming near the end here. We got a wizard kind of hanging out there. And Phogoth's got next to no health. So hopefully we'll be able to wrap him up right here. There he goes. And that's going to do it. That was Phogoth. The summoning pits. And, you know,
at least it's chained up.
it's a tough... At least it's chained up, he says.
The abomination has been destroyed.
It's a tough one. I don't think it's as hard as it was a few weeks ago when Arcburn was on. But it's not easy. It's not as easy as I hoped it would be when I saw that Voidburn and was on and light switch was turned off. I think that's probably because of the rebalancing that they did a couple of weeks ago. Oh, there's a Engram over there. Can I get it? This is my first successful run through with this character. So you will get to see what I got this time. I know a lot of people don't like it when I don't show that. So let's see what it is. I'm hoping for not another Galahorn. I was really hoping for a Hawkmoon. That's the gun I want the most right now. Galahorn is a great, great gun. But I've already got one. It's kind of like the Holy Grail. But we've already got one. Did he say we've already got one?